Steam Autumn Sale is on. Well, we're gonna check. We're gonna check all the games under $5 and all the games under $10 and my recommendations of what you should buy and what you should play. I hope you're gonna find something useful over here. Let's start. From the homepage of Steam Autumn Sale, I would first recommend The Binding of Isaac Rebirth as one of the best top-down roguelikes in the world. The game is in a 200k overwhelmingly positive reviews after all. I played it a bit because I played a lot of roguelikes in my life, and truth to be told, I'm kinda full with roguelites and roguelikes. But definitely, if you wanna play a good one, you should start with Rebirth. There is of course the full bundle too, but again, this is on Steam. You can find this cheaper if you visit my Twitch channel and scroll under the video. You'll see a link where you can get cheaper games than on Steam, for Steam. All in all, this would be my first recommendation. Next recommendation would be Rogue Legacy 2. I still need to play this one, but I heard amazing things about it. I'll probably go for it till the end of this year for a few runs to check how the game is. For me personally, what I've seen, it looks freaking smooth. It's optimized well. Then aside from the great gameplay, the things I heard the most is that it requires a lot of grinding, so make sure to have enough available time if you wanna roll with Rogue Legacy 2, because there is a lot of grinding. Now, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night as a Metroidvania is on a huge sale, only $14. And this game, I used to call it Porn Stained while I was playing. I'm not a fan of this style, okay, but I know a lot of people like this JRPG Metroidvanias. It's cheap right now, okay, used to be $40. Do I recommend? Yes, if you love Metroidvanias, for sure you should go with Bloodstained. I know how I said the video is gonna be from $1 to $10 games, but this is almost $10 for such a huge game. It's a good one. Now, before we continue, I wanna show you games that are on my wish list that I plan to play in the future. Maybe you're gonna find something interesting here. I'll roll down slowly and you can check them all out. For the beat 'em up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I should give it a shot, but it's still on only 20% discount, waiting for a 50, I guess. Warm Snow looks like a copy-paste version of Hades. I should try it in the future. One of the Metroidvanias that I would like also to try would be Firmonium. It's only $5. And one of the games that I would also like to try, and it's gonna be next probably on my streams, it's gonna be Inmost. It looks innovative, and that's the only reason why I wanna play it. And of course, I still need to add Odalus the Dark Call to the Metroidvania list. It's also very cheap right now. It's a short wish list on my Steam account, because I played everything I wanted in the previous 5 years, so that list is getting shorter and shorter as time goes on. These games that I showed are the games that I plan to play and test out. It doesn't mean that you're supposed to do it too, okay? But I just wish to show my wish list. Now we move on to recommendations. If there is a game that's absolutely amazing, and if you never played Disco Elysium Final Cut, it's exactly $9.99, $10 game right now. Probably the best buy during this autumn sale. No words about it, okay? This game is art. It's not a game, it's art. For the fans of Star Wars, there's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's only $6. Okay, for that price, this game is really worth it. For that price. It's a Souls-like Star Wars, basically. Of course, there's Hollow Knight for those that want to play Metroidvanias. Only $7 for Hollow Knight. This game is worth $100, so it's a good deal. no matter how you put it. Now this is a very interesting one, Slay the Spire card roguelite, only $7. I spent a lot of hours in it, around 50 or so. I had brutal fun. This game is worth during the sale. Both Ori games are on a sale. If you want a casual Metroidvania and a beautiful Metroidvania with even better soundtrack, then you should play both Ori games. If you search for innovation, you're gonna roll with Noita. I can't easily explain what Noita is, you'll need to check some videos about Noita. It's a very weird game, and I believe it's worth it on this discount. Now this year is the year when Dying Light 2 came out. If you really wanna play Dying Light and you wanna play a game with zombies, I rather recommend Dying Light 1 Enhanced Edition than Dying Light 2. Dying Light 1 is like at least 5 times better game, so just stick with this one if you're thirsty for zombies. The best game on the list under $5 would be Doom 2016 by far. Okay, I even like it more than Doom Eternal, to be honest. This is probably the best Doom ever created, if we exclude legendary Doom games from 90s, of course. Now, saying what I said for Isaac, I can say the same for Enter the Gungeon. Exactly the same game. I don't even know why they have different titles. You want a roguelite? Here you go. This one is also excellent alongside with Isaac. If you never played older Assassin's Creed games, the only good Assassin's Creed, in my eyes at least, out of I don't know how many Assassin's Creed games, 15, 20 now, the only good one, great one, is Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio Auditore de Firenze. Everything else is garbage. So if you wanna play Assassin's Creed, you never played Assassin's Creed, go with Assassin's Creed 2. It's still brilliant in terms of story. The best deal so far under $10 would be Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. What is there to say? $7 for one of the best games ever created, one of the best CRPGs ever created. Dragon Age Origins, if you skip it, you committed a sin. Everyone should play Dragon Age Origins. Everyone, at least once in their lifetime. The next one on a sale would be Loop Hero. I heard a lot of good things about Loop Hero. I never played it though, but I do plan to play Loop Hero, and I see nearly a 70% discount. That's a buy for me. The game that's on my to-do list for a long time now would be Journey. I still haven't played it, but I do intend to do it, alright? And from what I've seen, it should be an amazing experience, a very innovative game. We'll see once I play it, but it's still my job to recommend this one, because I do plan to have one run soon. No matter how you put it, I believe Dishonored, both Dishonored games 1 and 2 are a complete steal for this cheap price right now when they're on discount. They're both good games also. They are worth it. You wanna play a AAA title that's actually solid, you're gonna play both Dishonored games. If you're in for a horror game, Resident Evil like, then Evil Within is on a huge discount. Evil Within 2 and Evil Within 1, of course. Half-Life 2, as always on Steam, is a cheap game. I'll just recommend, but for $1 you should not even think about it. Now, one of the best fast-paced card roguelikes would be Monster Train. If I can recommend something out of all of these games so far, I would recommend Monster Train. It's a very addictive game. I loved it. Now, do I need to recommend Darkest Dungeon? I guess I do. Only $3. The best turn-based dungeon crawling roguelike you ever played. Simple as that. For those that wanna play silly games and combo meters, there's Devil May Cry HD Collection. It has multiple Devil May Cry games inside of it. I guess it's a good one for $10, under $10, okay? But it's for specific tastes. All Max Payne games are on sale right now. If you never played Max Payne, go ahead, do it. All 3 games are absolutely great. Now, speaking about legendary games, Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Is there a more legendary game, okay, than Heroes of Might and Magic 3? If you never played it, now you got the HD edition. Go ahead, play the game, test it out. Especially youngsters, alright, that never grew up during 90s and seen this from day one. I don't even know how many weeks and months I got into this game. It's just absolutely phenomenal. One of the most underrated Batman Arkham series copycats would be Mad Max. It's only $5. It's worth it. Because it's a good game. For $5, this is a good game. And it looks amazing too, even now in 2022. The complete steal during this autumn sale, as far as Doom likes go, first person shooters, would be Shadow Warrior 2. It's only $3, under $3. Completely worth it. Okay, this is really worth it. If you are into shooters, of course. Of course, the entire Witcher franchise is on sale as always. It's worth way above $100, and you can buy, I guess, the entire trilogy for under $10. Never played Witcher? Go ahead, do it now. Probably the best game, especially now during the sale, all 3 parts. Now, one of the newer games, new Metroidvania from this year, that's under $10, or better to say exactly $10, would be Tales of Iron. It has Geralt, voice actor, as the main narrator of the game. The game is a Souls-like Metroidvania where you get to play as a rat. I enjoyed the game a lot. It also received its DLC now. This is a new game that's on a huge sale. Go ahead, give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. Now, for those that enjoy survival games, this War of Mine is probably one of the best, and it's under $4. One of the new games, a new roguelite, would be Curse of the Dead Gods. Similar to Hades, it's under 10. I had fun with it. It's also a challenging one. I warmly recommend this one. And speaking about under $10, for the CRPG, the complete definitive edition of Pillars of Eternity 1. Far better game than Pillars of Eternity 2. So this one is a complete steal for under $10. What it offers hundreds of hours of game time, replay value, amazing story, challenging difficulty on its hardest difficulty. Pillars is just an extremely unique CRPG and a great dungeon crawler too. Speaking about great games, you also have Prey, a Bioshock in space, basically. So if you are thirsty for the games like Bioshock, Prey is the next best thing after Bioshock. Now, if you are like me and you can't wait for the Rogue Trader to be released and you want to get to know Warhammer 40k universe better by playing Warhammer games and so on, I got this one left to play, Space Hulk, Deathwing, and I do intend to do so, alright? So, now it's on an 80% discount. I think I'm gonna buy this during autumn sale and give it a shot to get to know Warhammer 40k even better. One more thing, Shadow Tactics is on a huge sale, the biggest so far. If you are into games like Commandos like Desperados and so on, Robin Hood and the Legend of Sherwood, Shadow Tactics is a great deal right now for this discount. As far as I'm aware, Dragon's Dogma is receiving a new edition, Dragon's Dogma 2, and if you plan to play it, maybe you should give it a shot with Dragon's Dogma 1, Dark Arisen. It's under $5 after all. It's a very slow game. You need to have 20 to 30 hour patience when you play it for Dragon's Dogma to become a good game. It only gets good after 20 or 30 hours. That's the main downside of the game. If you are into it, then it's gonna offer 100 hours and plus. For those that search for co-op, chill games, Metal Slug full bundle is only $8. What is there to say about Metal Slug, man? You have someone to play with, go ahead. The game that's absolutely amazing to get would be XCOM 2 during this sale. It's on 90% discount. Make sure to buy all DLCs for XCOM 2 also, cause it's a far better game. We're gonna mention one Fallout, probably the best one. It's New Vegas. Go ahead, it's only $2, below $3, 2.5. Worth it. For this game, it's worth it. Make sure to install a lot of mods when you decide to play Fallout New Vegas. Salt and Sanctuary is on a 75% discount. It's the best Souls-like 2D Metroidvania till date, by far. If you look for a chill adventure, cinematic game, then The Wolf Among Us is a great deal for $7. And since we talked about Fallout, there is also Fallout Collection, Fallout 1, 2, okay? Old school isometric CRPGs. Transistor is a brilliant game and it's under $4. Now speaking about brilliant games, both Deus Ex games, or better say 3 Deus Ex games, or you can go with Deus Ex Bundle even better, and play some proper stealth first-person RPG. Now if you search for innovative third-person RPGs, then Vampire is probably the best deal right now, considering it's under $8. If you like Doom likes, a Medieval is also a solid choice. For the epic old school adventures, nothing better than Grim Fandango, and now you got it remastered. Everyone should play this. Absolutely everyone. It's a hilarious game. For those that seek CRPGs, Tyranny, where you get to play as an evil guy, is absolutely great. The only downside it's length. It's a shorter CRPG, but now on 75% discount, it's completely worth it. If you like puzzle games, platformer puzzle games, Machinarium is one of the best, and it has extremely hard puzzles too. One of the best deals that you can get for under $3 would be Bastion. Amazing game. Absolutely amazing game, still worth playing in 2022. As far as third-person shooters go, it doesn't get better than Vanquish. And Vanquish is under $5. Great deal. For the old school CRPGs, Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, with all of those DLCs, Mask of the Betrayer and so on, I warmly recommend those games, they're very cheap right now. If you are into adventures like Grim Fandango, Monkey Island, Broken Sword, then Full Throttle Remastered is the game for you. One of those legendary adventures. Speaking about legendary, doesn't get more legendary than Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Both parts with their DLCs, with their remastered enhanced editions and so on. They are worth playing even today. You need to get used to those old school graphics though, but games are great. One of the best ever created. And of course, if you are thirsty for an action RPG, top-down isometric action RPG Diablo likes, it doesn't get better than Titan Quest. And now you got Anniversary Edition. It's gonna work on all systems. This is a long action RPG, old school action RPG. I warmly recommend this one. As far as silly, irritating, hard, and hilarious games go, nothing is better than Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends. The entire Monkey Island franchise is on a sale right now. 4-5 games I think in total. Go ahead, play them. Make sure of one thing, puzzles are extremely hard in those games. Point and click adventure, old school, hard puzzles. Helldivers is a great co-op addition during this autumn sale. If you love reading books instead of playing a game, and it sells like a game, then Torment Tides of Numenera is the one you're searching for. It requires a specific taste though. Now, if you want more recommendations on how to find games that are under $5 and $10, most of the games that I played on my channel are now under $5 and $10. All you need to do is go to the homepage, go to the playlists. Once you're on a playlist tab, you scroll all the way down, you click on guides, reviews, puzzles, boss fights, and you wanna click to view full playlist on top 10 games from 95 to 2017. Over here, you're gonna find at least 5 to 600 game recommendations. All of them are under 5 and 10 bucks right now. And you got small reviews and big reviews on the channel for most of these games. Consider looking at it. Now, Limbo is the game I always wanted to play and test out, and I never had time for it. I plan to do it. You might want to check it out too. It looks innovative to me. Wasteland games are on sale also, as well as Castlevania games. Speaking about Metroidvanias a bit, Axiom Verge is on a huge sale. One of the legendary Metroidvanias with best soundtracks. At the end, the best way how you can find new games is again through my channel on a playlist. You find top games playlist and you got hundreds of them with small reviews about everything that you want to know. These would be some of the games that I find interesting and on a huge discount, as well as my wish list, the games I plan to play. I hope you're gonna find something over there and on the channel, of course, during this autumn sale. And buy smart, don't waste money. Again, you got it on my Twitch channel, cheaper games. Scroll down under the video and you'll see the link. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.